Hello, this is the second video in a series of videos on how to apply for the SAELL Intensive English Program at Northeastern Illinois University. In the first video, we went over how to complete the application form and how to pay the $10 application fee. So if you haven't watched that video, please have a look at that video first. After you have completed your application form and paid the $10 application fee through the Flywire system, a few days later, you will receive an email that says something like this: your admission status has been updated. So if you open that email on your computer or on your phone, you'll read it. Then it will say an admission decision has been made on your application. To view your admission decision, navigate to your application portal status page here. So let's click on that link. So that takes us to this applicant portal, and it wants us to log into our account. So use the email address that you used to apply for our program. So esl@neiu.edu, that's my email. Put your email there and then your password. If you don't remember creating a password or you can't remember what your password is, just click here, forgot your password. It'll ask you for your email address and your birthday, and it will send you a PIN to your email address. Then go back to your email, open up the email, and you'll get instructions for resetting your password. So for here, I'm gonna put in my password and log in to my applicant portal. So it recognizes me. It says, "Hello, Jane Doe. Welcome to the home of the Golden Eagles." Okay, so my current application status here, I've applied for the spring 2023 semester for the SAELL program. It says my application status is decided. And if I keep logging down, it'll ask, oh wait, do you need to defer your application? If you need to defer your application to another term for any reason, please submit a deferment request form. This is just that if for some reason you can't come in January for the 2023 spring term or whatever term you applied to, if you want to come later, you can click here. But I want to come in January for the spring 2023 term, so I'm going to keep going, and it says admission decision letter. An admission decision has been made. View your decision correspondence by clicking on the link below. So I'm going to click here. Oh, and it takes me to my admission letter. So this is the official acceptance letter to our program. It'll look like this. It'll have my name, my address, and then it will say here, "Dear Jane, congratulations on your acceptance to SAELL for the spring 2023 semester. You will receive an email with orientation dates and times shortly. We're looking forward to welcoming you to our intensive English program." There is a next steps form in the applicant portal that has dates for orientation and an explanation of the documents you must submit for your student visa paperwork. Please read the next steps form and follow the instructions. After you submit your documents, the Office of International Programs will review them, and they will post your Form I-20 to your applicant portal, or they will contact you if there's a problem. We plan to continue our full-time face-to-face classes. Right now, all of our classes are meeting in person, and only if the COVID-19 pandemic got very bad again would we need to change that plan. So we are planning to continue our full-time face-to-face classes. So this is my acceptance letter. If I want to print it, I just click download PDF, and that allows me to save this admissions letter, to print it, and so I can have a copy of it, or just save it to my computer or my phone. I can click there, but I don't need to do that right now. Let me see what's on this next steps form so I know what I need to do now. SAELL next steps. Okay, congratulations on your acceptance to SAELL. Okay, so it tells me when my orientation dates will be. You might be watching this video later. The orientation dates will be later. So if you apply for summer of 2023, orientation dates will be in May. If you apply for fall of 2023, Orientation will be in August. And if you apply even later than that, there'll be future dates. Please check your name and address on your admissions letter. Let us know if there are any errors. Now that you've been admitted to the SAELL program, the next step is to provide us with the information we need to help you get your I-20 and your student visa. Okay, so in the portal, in the application portal is where I will submit my documents. It tells me I'm going to need a copy of my passport, just the picture page, and then a completed financial statement form. The financial form tells us who will be sponsoring you. It can be you, it can be your parents, your family, your friends. You can have more than one sponsor. You and your sponsor should complete this form together. And then make sure you complete the correct financial form for the length of time that you're planning to study in SAELL. If you're going to study for 1 year, you click here. If you're going to study for 1 semester, you click here. And then there's a separate video. You can click here and it explains the whole process of how to complete the financial form and what kind of letter we need from your sponsor's bank. So that's a very important video. It's on this same YouTube channel. Go ahead and check that video out to see how you complete this form and what we need from your bank. But the form, if I click here, then that form pops up. So what you're going to do, you see here, it's the 1 year form. You can click here to download the form. It's very simple. Then it saves it to your computer or to your phone. You can print it out and complete the form by hand with a pen, or you can open up the document and complete it electronically with an electronic signature. And like I said, there's a complete additional video on how to fill out this form. You can watch that video and it'll explain everything you need to know. Okay, so that's what the financial form is. Let me click to go back to my applicant portal. Okay, so here we are back at the applicant portal. So we've already looked at our acceptance letter and we've looked at that next steps form that tells us what to do. So here we are, application checklist. Checklist items are required to complete your application. All checklist items must be received by the application deadline for the semester applied for admission. Please note, if you were previously attended Northeastern Illinois University, you do not need to submit NEIU transcripts. That does not apply to the SAELL program, so you can kind of ignore that. So here we go. It says our application fee has already been received. So that already happened, but we do need to upload our passport copy, the letter from our sponsor's bank, and then that financial statement form. Also, it says reply to the offer admission. So let's click here. And this one says, congratulations on your admission. Northeastern Illinois University is excited to have you join our community of learners and leaders. We would love to have you take this opportunity to let us know if you accept the admission offer. So if you say to yourself, yes, I will come to the SAELL program at Northeastern Illinois University in Chicago. Here's my name. I'm going to come in spring 2023 for the SAELL program. I will accept. If for some reason you decide you don't want to come, you can click here for I decline. Or if you want to come at a later semester, you can click here to defer. But I'm going to accept. I'm coming for spring 2023. Okay, now here I am back at the applicant portal again. I still have my checklist items that I need to take care of, these 3 documents. So I keep scrolling down, and here is where I can upload my materials. Please don't send these documents to us by email. They must be submitted here in the applicant portal. So to submit documents that we have requested, please select the document type below and upload a Word document, a PDF, or a scanned image file. If we have not requested that you submit documents, you can disregard this. And for the SAELL program, we don't need transcripts and we don't need test scores, so you can ignore this also. But we do need that passport. So I'm going to say that passport copy is what I'm uploading. Choose file. Okay, here I am looking on my computer, or you can look on your phone and find, oh, here's the picture of my passport. I'm going to put that here. And then upload. Okay, good. Now let's go back down, see what else do I need. Okay, I uploaded the passport. Now I remember my second thing was my bank letter from my sponsor. So I'm going to look for that. It's the International Sponsor Resources Bank Statement Letter. Good. Okay, I'm going to look on my computer, or you can look on your phone here. And here's my letter from my bank. I'm going to upload it. Good. Okay. And then my final document that I need to upload is this NEIU financial statement form. And by the way, if you can't find your way back to that next steps form, if I click here, that gives me instructions about the bank letter. If I click here, that gives me the financial form, the 1 year or the 1 semester financial form. But I know that I have it, so I'm going to say NEIU financial statement form, and then here is my completed financial statement form. Oops, never mind, I already have it there. Whoops, let me do it one more time, and then upload. Good. And then I can double check that I did this all because they're listed here. You see, they're listed here. Now that I've uploaded them, I need to just basically wait, be patient. The Office of International Programs will review your documents as quickly as they can. It might take up to a week, but they will review your documents and then they will send you a draft of your Form I-20. If everything is good, they'll enter your information into the U.S. government system called SEVIS, create the draft I-20, and they'll send it to you just to make sure everything is right and there's no errors. If there is any problem with your documents, the Office of International Programs will contact you and let you know what we need. And then after you have received the draft, if you tell us everything looks good, there's no errors, we will send you the real I-20 with more instructions for applying for your F1 student visa. So I hope this video has been helpful. Like I said, there's a separate video on completing that financial statement form, so have a look at that. And if you have any questions, you can always email us at esl@neiu.edu.